Every year, U.S. Housing and Urban Development does a point-in-time count for people experiencing homelessness. Back on January 25th, that number was just short of 3,500 people, which is higher than in years past because certain groups of people receiving assistance were not included in that count. Now they are. Now, it is 2 months ago, a brand new shelter for people experiencing homelessness opened in Portland. Elena's Way is a specialty shelter that can hold 40 beds, and it can remain open 24/7.
But as News Center Maine's Jack Mulvey reports today, Preble Street, which runs that shelter, is in the middle of a staffing shortage.
It is very crowded and hard to get a place to stay.
Outside the Oxford Street shelter in Portland, Karina Dotson, who has been homeless in Maine for several months now.
And the stress here is just unreal.
She says the growing demand for bed space has her worried as the winter months approach.
It's getting more and more people, and you hear them fighting over beds of a night, and it's really bad.
The high demand for a warm place to sleep at night for unsheltered people is something organizations like Preble Street are working to address.
It's a really, really hard time, and it's a very anxious time, too.
Mark Swan, the executive director at Preble Street, says the opening of Elena's Way, a 40-bed shelter in Portland, is meant to alleviate some pressure. But there are staffing issues with Preble Street. Right now, Swan says they would like to hire 6 new employees at Elena's Way. They currently staff 14.
It's challenging work. In this shelter in particular, we're focused on people who have been unsheltered for a long, long time.
Because of the current staffing struggles, Elena's Way simply cannot open all 40 beds, only being able to open 20. Swan says the ending of the emergency rental assistance program also means thousands of families will slip into housing insecurity. As of October, more than 30,000 Maine families use the program.
I worry that even with that capacity, plus, our Florence House shelter is full every night, our Joe Chrysler Teen shelter is full every night, the numbers don't quite add up. And when these hotel shelters close, I think we're going to see a real crisis.
Back on Oxford Street, Monica Day has been experiencing homelessness since last year.
It's frostbite weather, to where you could lose, somebody's going to lose a limb out here.
She says that going into this winter, there's a feeling of hopelessness.
And then look at what we have, what little bit we have, and we're trying to bring ourselves up to become somebody. We are somebodies. Everybody is a somebody.
If you have supplies to donate, winter coats, hats, sub-zero sleeping bags, and gloves are in dire need. In Portland, Jack Mulvey, News Center, Maine.